Hi guys, welcome back. I was up here in the garden and fixing my little sunflower here. So it reminded me that I had not showed you the videos of the cigar boxes that I did the florals in, and also the little sunflower pictures. So let's take you back and show you what we did. Here we go. First, you need to find an image, which of course mine was sunflowers, and I printed it off on this label. It's the papers that my labels come on. So anything that you peel and stick off, the backing is what you want to hang on to. So that's what I printed this picture off. And don't touch the picture because the ink will rub off on your fingers. So I'm just cutting around it to make it a little bit easier to work with. And then I've got some linen fabric here that I cut out. And I will explain this to you guys a little bit later. But anyway, I kind of watered down some Mod Podge. Um, and I just thoroughly soaked this piece of fabric with the Mod Podge. And I think next time I do this, I am going to fray out the edges the way that I want them before I do this part. And then that way it looks frayed out. Kind of makes sense. Watch till the end, I kind of explain. So you lay it on there and don't move it if you can help it. And you will see later where one of these moved a little bit. And I press it down and make sure it sticks. Don't move it around. I just kind of hang on to it, but then I rub that there. Let it dry. Right. So, and I kind of like the way it did here. This one, I think if I remember right, this one moved around a little bit when I placed it on there. But this one did really, really good. I was a little crooked, so stay with the grain if you want to get this, because you can see it's crooked. So the more I peeled off the fringy, it took the picture off. But I think because this took a lot of work and I still didn't get this how I wanted it, this one here turned out the best. But I think in the future, because see, I couldn't peel this. Oh, whoop, there, I can. Alright, well, I'll peel these out. But if you want it to be frayed all the way around, I think I'd fray it like this before you lay it on there, and then brush it out when you're brushing it on there, and it'd be so much easier. This one here, I couldn't even get it to, it sealed so well, I couldn't even get it to, so I just took my fingernail and did this to rough it up. But it's still cute. I don't know what I'm going to put that on yet, but I just did a whole bunch of them. I'm trying to figure out, I think I'm going to go with this one. think I like this one on here. So let's glue that on. So since I had some extra sunflowers, and I had all these little pieces of wood that I got last year at the 100-mile garage sale, I decided to look like they're antique. So I took this antiquing and added a little bit of water, tone it down a little bit. I'm just trying to stain it down because these are way, way too light. So did that on both sides, front and back, make sure it looks good. And then we're going to put some dark wax. I want to kind of darken up the edges of this because, again, it was too new looking. So that's what I'm doing here. Just slightly around the edges. Just took some ticking. I don't know. They're probably a good 16. At least 16, probably. And then I'm going to up to here. And you can do it just any way you want it. I just did it simple. We kind of did them all different heights and lengths. Okay. So I just decided to take the glue gun and we're going to just put some glue around the edges and put it on there. I'm sure these are going to turn out so cute. I see the video now after watching it, and it's like, ooh, I should have done this. I should have done that. I probably would have made the bows a little bit shorter than I make. You guys know me. I can't do bows. I just lined it up in the middle and pressed it down. I know all the sunflowers didn't show up, but I like it. I guess they call this kind of a primitive. But then I like the old-fashioned, like the ticking. Yeah, this bow here, I think I've already taken them to my booth, but I think I would have made the bow just a little bit shorter, maybe. I don't know. What do y'all think? Leave me a note in the comments. Hey y'all, welcome back. I don't know if you can hear me. If not, I will have to do a voiceover. Remember, I just picked these up at the garage sale, 100-mile garage sale. So, I wanted to make some neat little fall arrangements. Maybe sell them at my craft show. So I took the lid out of this one and set it here. I don't know if you can see. And then all I did was I had to build this up to try to support it so this would be a little bit stronger. So I wanted to keep the lid with it. And this one here, I just supported it down in here. And I tried not to get up very tall. Isn't that cute? Love these. When I get done, I may end up keeping one for myself. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see. Should we start with the little one? I got all kinds of sunflowers. All kinds of sunflowers.